Hi, this is Austin. Today I would like to share how to create die in Excel. First, we select entire sheet and we adjust the height of cells to a desired mood so that each cell looks like a square. And we need altogether 9 cells. Also, we select a particular cell to serve as a reference cell. How many dots should be presented depends on the cell. So what we have to do here, we just imagine if let's say we obtain 1, then we should have a dot at the center point out of the entire 9 cells. So what we have to do, we can make use of the if condition equal to if this value, okay, we fix this cell equal to 1, then we should present the dot. So we will use small letter L. Later on, we are going to change the font type so that we are able to see the dot. Otherwise, we should say nothing. So we will have this. Okay, we just go to the font type, look for readings, and we change the size accordingly so that we are able to obtain a dot. We can also align middle and center. We have to imagine that other than the number 1, what other numbers we should need this point as well. So we should have 5 and also 3. Then refer to the formula, we make use of the OR function. So OR, we should have OR 5 and also OR 3. So 3 and 5 as well. So if we have number 3, this dot is still here. If we have the number 5, this dot is still here. However, let's say we change to 2, and we change to 4, and we change to 6. As we can see, the dot disappeared. With this formula, we repeat for all other cells, and we imagine in what situation we need the point. So we go to the number 2. So we can copy the formula. For 2, I should have here and here, these 2 cells, then I paste. So if let's say I have 2, then I should have this and this. So we have to adjust the formula. So when we have 2, we should have the dot. When we have 3, do we need? Yes, we need as well because 1, 2, 3. 5 we need as well because 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then this also include the number 4 and 6. So we add on the number 4 and the number 6. So we have for both the cells. So 2, 3, 5, 4, and 6. We can try make sure all the outcomes correct. Then we continue to the number 3. 3 already done, so we proceed to the number 4. So the number 4 should be exactly the same as all this. So we just copy and paste and paste. So we have 4, we have 5, we have 2. So for 2, we have to remove 2 because 2 is not applicable here. And so for this. Okay, so 1 correct, 2 correct, 3 correct. So 3 also have to remove. And also 3. Then we have 4, 5, and the last one 6. 6, we just have to add this 2. So we need the condition 6 is enough. Paste. So we change to 6. Copy and then paste. We change to 6 is enough. So we don't have to put the condition or. Equal to 6. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we done. Next, let's design the die. So we can fill up with color. Maybe like for example, blue in color. Then what we need here is the command button. So we insert a command button so that we can use VB to right click and we roll the die. So click on properties to change the name and adjust the font size. Change the caption command button to roll. Also, we can change the back color. Follow exactly the same. Okay, we can use blue color. We don't have to really bother what we use here because later on we will use the VB blue to replace this color. Then next, also adjust the font type or font size whenever needed. Okay, then next we double click and write the code. We have two tasks here. First is to check what is written on this command button. If this command button shows a roll, then we should roll this die. So what we have to do, use the condition if sheet1 dot command button. We are now in command button 2, so we choose the command button 2 dot caption. Caption is the title that show or the word that shown on the command button. So we have equal to the word roll. The wording is very important. If we use all small letter, make sure we type small letter here. If we use proper case, make sure the first letter capital letter. Then we have to set it as true. We can simply to use any dummy. So let's say we use B for this case since command button already used A. So set it be true. We are going to use a do loop to instruct the Excel to roll the die. So whenever true, the die should be roll. Okay, then immediately we have to set it as stop. Sheet1 dot cells dot command button. We change the command button, the caption to the word stop. If let's say we would like to change the color, we can also change here. Command button number 2 dot the back color. We can change to VB blue. Okay, else if we can copy and we change accordingly. So now we change to else if. If show the word stop, we should change to false to instruct to stop. immediately change back to row. And this row we should have blue color. So stop, we use the other color, maybe for example like red. Okay, we start with if, then we end with if. Okay, next is instruct Excel to roll the die. To instruct, so we have to use the do loop. Do while be. If true, then we should change the number sheet 1.cells. Then we check which column we are. Remember the reference number is here, so we refer to the column, then we write here. Make sure the cell is correct so that the instruction given is also correct. Then we have to use the random generator. Remember, we have a range here from 1 to 6. So the range is 5. So we times 5 plus 1. How to apply this is always range plus minimum. How to get range? We take maximum minus minimum. For the time that we use here, minimum is 1, maximum is 6. So 6 minus 1, we obtain 5. So 1 plus 5, we get 6. Remember to change to integer. Then we apply the round function, round to 0 decimal places. Then we use loop. Okay, then we have to also apply the do events function. This is to make sure that we are able to press the button again once it's being rolled. Okay, now let's check what will happen. We unclick the design mode so that we are able to use this command button. So we run, as we can see it's running, and we have the word stop. Okay, we click again. As we can see, it's still running. This is because we have to declare the letter that we use here so that all the command correct. So we again declare. So we use public b as boolean. Okay, then it's supposed to be correct now. Okay, let's run again. So run, stop, run, stop. Okay, let's say this is difficult to read. Of course, we can change the color of the wording. So we click again the design mode, and we click the command button and we look for properties. Now we can change the font color. Instead of using black, we can use white. Okay, run again. So remember to unclick the design mode. Okay, run again. Run, stop, run, stop, run, stop. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you.